Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is to increase your self-awareness. Yesterday, I really started most likely last night for the most part when I was there meditating. It's like for the first time in a long time, I took pause where I didn't have my headphones on, what I normally do to program my mind. And just really, one of the biggest things you can face, man, is really face your thoughts, where just being aware of the thoughts that you're having, and just realizing that there's a lot of thoughts that you're having that you have to change, but you can't even change them if you don't even aware of the thoughts while you're having them. And what I got present to, man, is that while I was there, it's like there's a lot of limiting thoughts that I've had over the years. And you don't realize how that the fact that you're having those thoughts, and in those instances, it's like the reason why you want to increase your self-awareness, people, is because when you start evaluating your thoughts while you're having them in real time, it's like being at a bird's eye view and seeing your thoughts. Then you can pluck out the thoughts that are counterproductive, which I'm telling you, people, when you really dig into that and really become aware of that, you're going to realize that there's so many negative thoughts that you have that you don't even realize that you do it consistently, you know? And it's like, the beautiful thing though is that as I was there last night, just really, you know, being with my thoughts, is that I was able to realize, like, okay, this is the way I've been thinking. And in that instant of time, I was literally able to say, okay, I no longer want to think this way. And that's no longer who I am. And it's making declarations, people, like words give life. Yes. So it's like I'm speaking, that's no longer how I think, that's no longer who I am, and I'm no longer associated with that thought. And in that instant, though, is that I had to create an opposing thought, a thought which is more in line with what the things that I want. And I did it on about 10 different occasions where I was able to catch about 10 thoughts, And people, it's so powerful to realize this, man, because really and truly, I mean, everybody got different numbers they say, but most people think about 10,000 or 50,000 thoughts a day. And it's like, it's impossible, I would believe, to think or control every single thoughts, but what I'm focused on instead is the direction of my thoughts, and just making sure at least that it's at least positive versus negative, because I don't think anybody can control every single thought. But it's like in that instant of time, it's like if you can at least make sure that the thoughts you're having is positive, then people, that's an improvement. And it's like it's like a doctor or surgeon surgically making sure that I'm removing negative or any limiting thoughts, and making sure that I switch those negative thoughts into positive thoughts. So my point is that you must increase your awareness, people. You must increase your self-awareness, because your self-awareness, man, is priceless. It really is, because it's going to help you to see things that you wouldn't normally be seeing, especially, again, when I'm talking about is your thoughts here. So thoughts, and also patterns. We go through so much patterns in our lives, and it's like you don't realize it, but it's like reflexes, man. So it's like, but being aware of the patterns, though, of what's happening, it gives you power, because now that I see the patterns, then I say, okay, I didn't like the result the last 3 to 5 times, so okay, I got to do something different, and then make a conscious decision and a conscious effort to change the action. That instead of me doing what I normally do, is I have to come up with a new approach, a new way of doing whatever that thing is, you know And I know that's what growths look like, people, is being able to see the things that you need to work on and have a plan or a strategy on how to make the changes that are necessary. And it starts with you being aware, though, people. That's why this topic today is to really increase your awareness of self. I want you to increase your awareness of your thoughts. I want you to increase your awareness of your actions that you're taking, especially actions that's not producing the result that you want. And once you can at least identify those, then again, you can solve the problem. You can't solve problems, or at least attempt to solve the problem, unless you identify that it exists. So with that being said, that's the focus, people. That is indeed the plan. That is indeed the focus, man. I want you to focus on that so you can change and transform your life, man. I'm excited about that, people. I really am. I just think that, increasing your self-awareness is such a powerful thing, and it's something that I know that I'm personally going to be very intentionally doing a lot more moving forward. It's one thing to talk about something, man, but to literally be practicing it and doing it, man, that's what makes the difference, people. And, it's a humbling experience always. But I recommend that you definitely apply that and try that for yourself today. That is the message, people. Increase your awareness. Identify the patterns that you have, especially in your actions and thoughts, and literally intentionally change your thoughts and definitely change your actions, because the actions is what produce the result. Anyways, people, shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who is the mother of this world. And shout out, man, to the entire Caribbean and the African diaspora worldwide. People, my mandate from God is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. And the way we do it, people, is by standing united, man. We must stand united, people, always, in all circumstances. A couple things that I see, man, that I'm very happy about. It's like, I'm very happy about what's happening over there in Africa, man. The ASC states, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, they're uniting right now to form one country. I think that's freaking amazing. To be one country with Ibrahim Traore being the president of those three countries right there. And, it's like, I say this, man. That man, Ibrahim Traore, man, has definitely got God's anointing on his life. And he's definitely here as a catalyst to help transform Africa, people. And I really hope that people will support him, get behind him, and realize that this is the time. This man, we've been waiting for this for centuries. And he's here right now, man, to really transform the continent of Africa, and not just Africa, because they realize the Caribbean is an extension of Africa. A couple of things that he's doing that I'm very impressed with. This man right now, in 24 hours, they have, with him drilling, his country drilling their own oil, produced over $1 billion worth of oil in 24 hours. That's right up there with Dubai and them. Listen to me, that's extremely impressive, especially for a country that years ago, before he got in power, was one of the poorest in the world. This man right now is providing homes for over 50,000 people in his country. This man is making sure that his country is self-sufficient as far as comes to food, energy security. Like, people, this is the epiphany of, like, an example of what countries should be doing, man. Combine their natural resources and make sure that the natural resources which make Africa rich, the riches go to the people of that country, not foreign states. And I really respect and admire that, and hope that other leaders will follow suit, because that's the only way Africa will be liberated, people, is we must take control of our natural resources and make sure that you're taking care of your people, man, and not lining the presidents and them lining their own pocket, but instead really making sure that the benefit really and truly go to the people. People, my declarations over your life: number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three, people, is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that you really work on being self-aware, man. Awareness is where you really get to change your life, man, and you really get to realize and see your flaws, your vulnerabilities, and really be humble enough to realize that you have them and get busy working on them, people, because ignoring them things sure ain't gonna solve the problem. Take this message to heart, man. Y'all have a great day. Blessings unto you and your family. We'll talk tomorrow.